Okay, so after the thing, that means the drafting committee has been introduced, or it has came into effect, okay, to make the Indian constitution, as it is one of the committee which is important among the 8 committees. So it was under Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, okay, and he has been referred, or he is still being referred as the father of the Indian constitution, as well as the architect of the Indian constitution. Okay, so on 24th January 1950, the last meeting has been conducted of the of the committee, okay, of the assembly. So when the last meeting has been committed, okay, now don't get confused. One thing very important is that we are talking about now after the independence, or you can say now when India and Pakistan are a separate state. Okay, before we were having a different number of total members in the constituent assembly, right? But after the partition, the number of the members has been, you can say, difference was there. Earlier, when the constituent assembly has been adopted as one, that means for British India as a whole, before the partition there were total members of 389, okay, and after the partition, that means after the separation, now India was having only 299 members in the assembly. Please don't get confused. Earlier it was 389, okay, total members of the constituent assembly, that means including the British India, all the states which were there under the control of British government, and the princely states. Okay, so now that means after the partition, or after the separation, India is having only 299 members in the assembly, and out of 299 members in the assembly, there were only 284 members who were present and have signed the bill of making the Indian constitution. Okay, so it was only presence of 284 members who are present and who have given the approval, or who have signed the bill for making the Indian constitution. So for it took, you can say, approximately 2 years, 11 months and 18 days for completing the Indian constitution. Okay, so the constitution, or you can say the framework of the constitution, has already been completed by 26 November 1949. That means by 26 November 1949, the working procedure of the constitution has already been completed. Now since it has to be, or you can say it has came into effect on 26th January 1950. Are you getting? That's why the last meeting of the constituent, of making the constituent assembly, has been conducted on 24th January 1950, because just after 2 days, the implementation, or the, you can say, finalization of the Indian constitution has to be done. So the Indian constitution has been completed on 26th November 1949, but it came into effect in practical manner on 26 January 1950.